What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a very expensive video. Today we are seeing how many Transformers can I buy with $100. So this is going to be an interesting video, obviously, but obviously I couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you for supporting the channel. And if you want to help support this video and helping me to not go into debt, leave a like. And thank you to my members who also help support me. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and check the description down below to see how you can become a member. But the goal here is to get figures that I don't have for cheap, and again, spend under $100 and see how many cool things we can get. So without further ado, let's go check eBay. All right, so currently we're on eBay here, and I'm seeing this Thrilling 30s Windblade, which is very intriguing. I'm not sure how complete she is. Let's check the description here. I don't think she has her sword. Otherwise, she looks fine. Looks fine otherwise. Okay. So we'll definitely keep this one in mind. Let's see what else there is. So we've got a G1 Octane here. Now, I'm not quite sure how much more this is going to be. I don't want this. This is already going to take up a fifth of our budget if we would get that. So I'm not quite sure how much I'm willing to get that. But let's keep looking here. Also, do this. And that probably... It's 16 minutes here. Is that really the last one? Or are we on page 2 here still? I know we're on page 1. So normally the problem with this is... a lot of people just end up listing the thing for bid on how much they actually want to get for it. So that's going to be something that we're probably going to run into here. I think we should be able to definitely find some loopholes again with that Windblade. You know, seeing as what else we can buy. For now, I'm not... Like, $30? Really? $30? Come on. We're better than that. So y'all keep looking, I'll let y'all know what I see. Okay, so I actually ended up finding something. So we have this Armada Megatron. It's missing the head, but everything else is here. It's $5. So yeah, man, we're just gonna go ahead and cash it in. Everything appears to be there. It just has a different head. All right, so now I've found this Thrilling 30s Waspinator, which looks pretty good. It has everything. This guy is charging $11 for it. We're gonna offer, you know, $9, $2 off. So we're gonna give it a try, and if they offer or if they accept, then we'll have another dude. All right, so they accepted the offer on Waspinator, and we've got what's his face? Megatron. So we got Megatron too. So we've already gotten 2 figures. We're at $32, so 16 a pop, which is pretty good considering what we've got. I'm pretty excited. It's been a day, and I've gotten everything. I didn't want to show everything. I just showed you the process of me looking and getting a couple things. So we will see once everything gets here. We're gonna do a big unboxing, and we're gonna check out, do a little mini review of each thing, assess the report, how much did we spend, and yeah, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait until then. Everything should get here within the next couple weeks, so until then, this is the last time I will be here, and then yeah, it's all here. So after a while, the packages finally came. We've got a big stack of boxes here, so I'm really excited to get started. So we're gonna start with this little guy right here, and another box. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep. Box number 1. I actually don't really remember what's in these at all, so here we go. Oh, I remember now. Okay. Right, here he is. Generations Nightbeat. Looks really, really nice. Really cool car mode, actually. This goes out. Is this a slider? Oh, that's gonna be satisfying. Cool. Okay, put that. This goes down. This just slides up. There you go. So, there's this robot mode. It was pretty sick. I like it. He's a neat little figure. We got him for this price, so that's pretty good. This robot mode's really cool. I mean, I really like it. It's got some cool features. I'll probably dive deeper into them a little later. Probably see some reviews of some of these. But yeah, that's Red Alert and his Minicom. This guy, I don't know what his name is. Okay, so for the final box, save the best for last. Is this the middle of the box? This has got like 5 different figures in here, so we're just gonna take them all out and see what happens. So they're all, I'm actually not gonna show you yet. I'll tell you what I got them for each one. Okay, this is a lot. All right, number 1, big man right here, Energon Scorponok. I got him for that, which is crazy. I mean, he looks so good. He might not fit on the Energon Decepticon shelf, which is a little bit concerning, but we'll worry about it later. We have Titan's Return, Highbrow. He only has one of the guns. I don't care. There he is. Very, very cool looking figure. All right. Next is this one. Now this one's a little weird. You're gonna have to stay with me here. But it is the Armada Megatron. You get this stinking part to work. There we go. But the head is weird. That's the head. Yeah. And finally, the last figure in here. Ah, that's right. Oh, that came off the ball joint. All of these need to be cleaned. I'm gonna clean them after the stream, but we have on the IDW shelf. Such a nice looking figure. He's beat up. He's super beat up. But for this price, crazy. He was really cheap. Universe. Okay, these are just gonna fly off, so we're gonna let them be. All right, so let's take a look at what we got in total for this $100. So first up, we got this Transformers Titans Return reissue Skull Crusher. Wait, I forgot your name. Alexa, what's the 4 Decepticon headmasters' names? Oh, it was Skull Cruncher. Okay, yeah, Skull Cruncher. I don't know why I randomly forgot his name. This guy's really, really cool. I dig his colors. I dig his accessory. I think it looks like a huge sniper. Some people did take issue to it, and they're like, yeah, not exactly the most exciting weapon, and it's kind of stupid that it parts forms. Although it doesn't have to parts form, you can't, wait, no, yeah, it does. He's pretty alright. I like him, but I could see why you don't. He doesn't do anything spectacular, but I think he's a cool little figure with some cool colors. Now, this is probably going to be one of the only ones that I show the alt mode of, but Skull Cruncher's alt mode is really, I think, his selling point. It's super articulated. It's got a lot of expression. It feels really nice. It doesn't feel floppy. Just because I didn't tap that in. There we go. It doesn't feel Dude! Alright, it doesn't feel it's a little floppy. Next up, Beachcomber. Wait a second, that's not the right one. Ah, he got a lot smaller. Yeah, this is quite a small figure. And I'm not exaggerating, like, he doesn't even really take up the size of the palm of my hand. So, you know, you could really, like, you couldn't even tell I'm holding him. Also, check out my Sky Zone bracelet. Isn't that cool? Yeah, he's cool. He's got the G1 badge where if you do that, you can see the Autobot logo. It's super cool. I really, really dig the G1 figures. Hopefully I can get more soon. So, yeah, just a really, really cool little guy. Alright, so next up, we're checking out Waspinator. Waspinator. Rate my Waspinator impression 1 through 10 in the comments. But yeah, he's really, really nice. He feels super solid. And also a lot better than that crappy Kingdom one. I don't even, I have the Buzzsaw and it's horrible. Oh, it's terrible. This is a lot better. It does sort of look like Waspinator, but there are some details that aren't quite right in my opinion. But I don't think that bothers me per se, but it could bother you, so yeah. I paid a pretty solid price for this guy, especially for being complete. You know that. And yeah, he feels good. He's really, really nice. And I'm really excited to have him to help support the cast of my Beast Wars shelf. Alright. I was not familiar with how goofy this guy looked. Oh my gosh. Why is bro built like this? Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I love the little charm of this guy. He's so fun. He's a little scuffed up around the edges here, as you can see. A little scuffed up, but I cleaned him up. He definitely looks a lot better than what he did when I first got him. But he's really, really nice. I'm just super thrilled with how he looks. Just as a figure, he definitely handles well, except for these. These literally just fall off. Like you can't really tell through the camera, but I'm literally putting zero effort into this and they're falling off, which kind of stinks. So whenever I transform this guy, I typically just take him off and put him back on. Sometimes that's just how it is with some transformations, and it doesn't bother me. But he was really cheap, and I guess we'll take it. I guess. Alright, here's the biggest L of the video. Nightbeat. The reason that he's the biggest L, he doesn't got a tire. He's still gonna look alright on the shelf. It's not my first figure I display without the wheel, but it is a bummer, and he's super floppy, like super duper floppy, and it's like that unfixable kind of floppy too, so that kind of sucks, but it's alright. I mean, how much did I pay? Like $2 for this thing? Or whatever it was? Okay, it wasn't $2, but it was pretty darn cheap. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Now for the second Titans Return figure we've got on this list here, it's Highbrow. So Highbrow is honestly amazing. The two things he's missing is his other gun and the Headmaster arms. I'm not bothered by either of these things because that's not going to affect how he looks on the shelf or how the figure functions. I mean, sure, I guess you have an armless Headmaster, but who cares? Not me. So I'm perfectly happy with this, especially for the price I pay it. I'll take that. I'm also trying to track down all of the Headmasters, and so, we're getting to it. Well, all of the Headmasters that were featured, like the first 4 Autobots, the first 3 Decepticons. So I'm trying to track those down. And this definitely helps. Also, he has extendy thing. Alright, we're going to have to move the camera up, because this guy's huge. It's Armada Megatron with random head that can come off. And it looks like that. Oh, it's so funny. We'll keep the mask on for now. I forgot what this head is. You let me know down in the comments. Totally not engagement bait. No, I actually don't know, so please help me out. He's honestly an awesome figure. If this were to have the right head, I'd probably be even more thrilled about it, but I guess I'll just have to make it into a custom, which, again, if you know me, I'm not super bothered by. And I'll probably just end up selling it off once I'm done, but hopefully you guys stay around when this custom does happen, so be sure to subscribe when that happens. But back to the figure, where I think if you're looking for a good G1 Megatron, this is an awesome mold, man. If you get the G1 style of this, it's pretty cheap. And obviously what I paid for this is super cheap. I really, really like it. I think it's great. I think it's an awesome figure. I've heard some mixed reviews from this thing, but I think he does some really cool stuff. He honestly feels like an old leader where it's just filled to the brim with ratchet joints, which I just love. They're not the most sturdy ratchet joints, but they've got that nice satisfying click that we all love. So I'll take it for me personally. You might not feel the same, but honestly, I really recommend this, guys, to anybody looking for a cool Megatron figure, or honestly just a cool figure. If you're looking for a figure with just some nice presence, this isn't a bad option, man. Alright, second to last here, we've got Energon Scorponok. The two things he's missing are his visor here and his missiles. I think that's about it. Otherwise, he's pretty complete. Again, none of these things here bother me, which is kind of surprising here. I feel like I'd be a little more bothered by the fact that some of these are missing these things, but honestly, it was just Night Beat. You know, a wheel's a pretty big deal, but just a little visor doesn't really bother me. He's gonna look great on the shelf either way. And he's just awesome. I really like him. He's hefty, he's chunky. He's not the tallest figure in the world. Like I said, here's Megatron. Megatron's really tall, and you know, he's not tall, but he sure is a big, wide, hefty figure that really feels great to handle. Again, with these clicky ratchets, man, they just, oh, that's the stuff. He's pretty poseable too. I mean, it's not hard to get him into a good pose. Come on, there we go. He's really cool. He's got some interesting alt modes. So, yeah, not exactly my cup of tea there, but they're definitely Energon, that's for sure. And that's kind of what this guy is screaming. He's screaming the fact that he's an Energon figure, and I would hope that he would, because he is an Energon figure, so hey, we'll take it. Now for my best purchase that I made, Red Alert. A complete Red Alert. Paid that much. I couldn't be happier with how much I paid for this. It's complete. It's in pretty solid condition other than the electronics not working, but I'm hoping to be able to fix that. Hey guys, editing me here. I did make a video on that, by the way, and I did get them to be fixed, but nobody watched. So if you want to go see how I did fix them, watch that video. But not many people watch that video, but anyways, let me continue. He's just an amazing figure. He's like a whole playset. He's like Armada Galvatron, who's actually in this. He's like if this was a Voyager. And speaking of the fact that it's a Voyager, this was a leader class back then. This was a Voyager, by the way. He's monstrous in size. This is a deluxe, if you didn't know, which you probably did. So, yeah. Anyways, it's like a whole playset. There's so many different things that I could really just make an entire video about. If you want me to make an entire video about this, I totally would. But I'll probably wait until the official one comes out this year. The new Age of the Primes one. There you go. Red Alert. I have him now. You can tell how crazy my backlog is now, because all of that was filmed in January of this year. It is now April, as you know, at the time of recording this. So, my backlog is crazy. Please help. It's gonna look awesome. So, I'll probably do like an old versus new or something. So, stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you want to see that. I really like his little mini con. He's really cool. I like his alt mode. I like, again, all the features are just amazing. I'll show you one now. Do this. And he fired that. Play that back in slow motion. Do this. So cool. Honestly, so cool. I really love this. He's amazing. So yeah, that's all the stuff I got for $100. So you tell me, was it worth it? In my opinion, I'd say I did pretty good. But if you can do better, let me know. Tell me what's the best deal you've gotten. I'd love to know. And if you watched till this point, comment Bruticus. Why? I have no idea. I was just thinking about Bruticus. But anyways, these are some awesome figures. Super glad to add them to the collection. If you're interested in any of my other videos, check these out right here. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
That being said, Stellaris